Hey guys, welcome back to another Rookie Hour podcast. We're here with episode 7. After a while, I think we took an extended break, and we're back with entertainment for you guys.
Yeah, it's been like a month and a half, and I think today is a special day. It's Hussein's
Guess
birthday.
the date.
It
Happy
is-
birthday, Hussein. Silent clap.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yes, thank you very much. October 18th, 2020.
Don't forget to leave a comment about that.
October
Oh,
18th.
happy birthday.
Remember the
He's,
date, right?
How old are you turning? 16, right?
I'm turning 16. Yes.
Nice.
I am
We're
one.
gonna be turning 17. Finally, welcome to the club, bro. 16.
Yes. It doesn't feel like anything. Today it feels like a normal day.
Nice. I mean, I always felt like I don't know. Right now for the last couple of years, birthdays has just been normal. You know, hasn't been anything as exciting as when you were like 10 or 12. You know.
I mean,
kinda-
as you get older, you get like more mature about it and stuff.
I kind of, in the back of my head, I was kind of imagining, you know, those TV shows on Disney where there's like a Sweet 16 party. And you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a
Oh
car.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's just an American thing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I mean, I've never done that. Like, I haven't had like what's it called, a big birthday
Yeah,
party.
me-
Last time I had an actual big birthday party was like when I was 13, maybe 12 or 13. It's been 4 years.
I don't think I've had a birthday party.
Really? When we were younger, you probably
Yeah.
would have had a
Maybe.
birthday party.
I went to a restaurant
Probably.
to cut a cake. That's pretty much it, I think.
That's pretty much what most birthday parties are, to be
It's
honest.
funny because I get cake on my birthday, but I don't eat it because I don't like cake. I get the cake for
Bruh.
other people.
I love cake, man.
It's kind of sad.
I love cake.
Oh, you gotta cut the cake. It's a tradition, but I don't eat the cake.
Dang.
Dude, for me, my dad is sometimes like, do we need a cake? And I'm like, yeah, because it never feels like a birthday for me unless there's cake. Like, I need cake. It's just a thing.
I can eat a vanilla ice cream, and that's my birthday. Or at least that's the food. Like, there's more of it. That's the food.
That's true.
I guess our
You know,
expectations are kind of low for birthdays. I don't expect my dad to like get me a car for 16th birthday.
That's true. Yeah, no.
I think
yeah,
you
I think that's just the American tradition, like
Yeah.
you said. It's like,
That's
It's a big
Kinda-
thing in America.
it's kind of crazy, but yeah.
But happy
do you think
birthday.
y'all
though.
will do that in the future? For
Uh,
like kids and stuff?
I mean, I think it's still gonna be a thing because it's such a big cultural like icon here.
Yeah.
Plus,
You know,
like I feel like in the future, you're gonna be more connected. Like phones, people didn't get phones until they were in college, but now they're getting them in elementary school. Maybe
That's
cars will go even younger.
Maybe.
But,
I think I think maybe personally, are you guys gonna do it to your kids? Like, how
Yeah,
how would you
that-
celebrate your birthday for your kids?
I would.
My
do
birthday for my kids or my kid's birthday?
Your kids.
No, for your kid's birthday. Yeah.
Okay. No, I would probably throw a party. Not gonna lie. It's like, I think when you're little, you get that excitement when you get
Yeah.
gifts and stuff like that. But now it's just inviting. You know, gifts. It ends up being like a $10 gift card or something like that. When you were younger, it was actually stuff like maybe clothes. I'm not sure. It's been a while. Or
Yeah.
you know, I used to get a watch. I got like a $60 watch one time. So those was like the stuff. Right now, it's more like, what do you want? An Xbox gift card? All right, that's like a normal. You know what I mean? That's what I did.
Yeah, I don't like it when parents they just ask their kids, "What do you want for your birthday?"
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
that's
like
part of the
that.
fun is the surprise. Like that's why people like
Correct.
surprise parties. That's one thing. I had birthday parties, but I didn't really have a surprise birthday party. I'll
Yeah.
give that to my
No,
kids.
for me, most of the time, my birthday parties, my parents used to give me stuff, so it was always exciting. But as you grow up, you start expecting less, I guess. But you know, I
Especially-
always am like, Mom, did you give me a shirt or something like that? Because I always like that. That's just me, I guess.
Me and Pre's birthday were in the like as soon as Corona like started and quarantine went down. There
Yeah.
was our birthdays.
That was your 16th birthday, right? You guys are turning 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16. Now, everybody is like sweet 16, but I was just like, I'm just getting older, you know. I just kind of felt a little bad that I felt like the past 2 years have gone by really quick. That's what I've been feeling.
Like high school.
I don't
Yeah, high school wise, yeah.
I don't remember the months of April or May at all.
Yeah, I don't. It went by so quick. And the Corona thing, as usual. Like, I think I was at least planning to get us two together to a restaurant or some shit on my birthday, but
Yeah.
couldn't do that.
What's
because
it called? Panera? No. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
No.
Yeah.
I've never been to Olive
I
Garden.
also maybe next time. Yeah, we can do that, or we can even go lobsters thingy. Was it? Forgot it.
Yeah.
Or Cheesecake Factory or something like that.
I would go to Cheesecake out of all those places. That place has the most diverse menu. Oh my god.
Cheesecake.
You know, I think since Hussein asked me to go to Olive Garden, we should do that next time.
Olive Garden is
Nice.
really like it's the most overrated restaurant I've ever seen.
It's alright. It's expensive, but it's alright. Like,
Mm.
if you eat it at the restaurant, it's mostly good when compared to takeaway. But
I just like
I
their
gotta, like,
soups.
go for
If
it.
you get their soups, they have unlimited soups. That's the best part of all.
And salads and the breadsticks.
Their breadsticks have gone down. I think they've gone down.
I don't know, man.
But
Last
anyways,
time I got
happy
it.
birthday to Sane. But
Thank you very much.
we gotta
Yeah, happy birthday, my G.
let's talk about the school. So one of the main reasons why we haven't come back in a month or a month and a little bit more, because school got really hard because Corona happened and they had to condense down the first grading period into I think 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
So there was a lot of tests like every week, not every week, but last week, for example, we had like 6 tests and multiple
Dude,
assessments.
Oh my god. I was up till 1 a.m. every single day, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
crazy.
1 or 2 a.m. We were doing homework. We were on a
Yeah.
call and we were doing homework and stuff. It was really annoying. I had no break. And it's been like, what's it called? I mean, yes, I guess I did expect junior would be a little stressful, but this is kind of annoying.
I mean, I expected it. One thing I'm really happy about is that I took physics last year. I don't have
Yeah.
to take it this year.
But no, I think physics would have done better in I mean, I think I did fine in physics. Like I got where I needed to be, but like this year it would have been so much easier because you have a lot of math you haven't like understood yet.
It would have been easier, but it would have been more stress on top
Yeah,
of
that's
this.
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I hated physics. Let's not talk
Well,
about
let's talk
it. I
about,
just don't like
Pre's.
it.
Pre has a comp science experience.
Oh my god, dude. That class, I just hate that class. I'm gonna be honest here. It's no fun for me. I don't like coding. I thought I would, but once I started getting into it, I didn't really like it. It got boring, guys. I mean, before y'all choose anything, right? Make sure y'all like it, because I just didn't like it. I hate it.
Didn't you say you thought it was a K class, but it was actually an AP class?
Okay, so they put it as a K class. That's why I took it. But then the course materials are AP class, and they're like, you also have the option to take an AP exam at the end of the year, which hell no, I'm not doing that. But it's annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't know.
no, I was just saying that, like, how do you tell us that it's a K class and then introduce an AP course in it? That's kind of insane. Makes zero sense.
I know Hussein, you're in comp sci 1.
Yes, I am in comp sci once. That's easy. I'm like 100 in the class. I mean, it's simple. I think there's a huge gap between comp science 1 and comp science 2, but I don't know. From what Pre is saying, I guess
Well, for me, dude, basically, I'm gonna be honest, the teacher was not good in computer science.
we have the same teacher, but I think it's so much easier for us because
He changed the format.
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
more.
That's what I heard.
But I'm fine with it. I don't like coding. Like the class, like I mean, I don't like hate it, but like I'm not like interested. I'm usually just like, I have to do a lab. Let me try to get 100 on it. Not like actually learn anything, but I mean, it's a bit
Exactly.
interesting. But I'm not gonna take comp science too because I'm not into programming, I guess.
Yeah,
And we're on
I
the-
should have stopped.
We're in the basics right now, so I mean, in like the second semester or something, we're gonna get really into it, and then I'm gonna know if I like am into it, like if I'm good at it or anything like that. But I doubt it.
Yeah, 100%. And talking about school stuff, I think we could talk about the PSAT too.
Yeah,
I think me and Hussein took it this week.
I take it Wednesday.
And then you took it on Saturday. I take
Yeah.
mine on the last Thursday of the month because there's 2
Yeah,
dates. Yeah, that's it. I just take practice tests and then I read out the books. Honestly, the practice tests are the best way to study for the PSAT.
No, it was alright. I'm gonna be honest, it was alright. It's good. I'm just a little annoyed because, as I said, this whole week we had tests. So Friday I had to also study for it, and then on Saturday I had to wake up in the morning and like half a day was gone. So my weekend is basically the end of Saturday and today. So it's literally gone. I need to wait until next week.
One cool
Yeah,
thing
probably.
is that I have it on Thursday, but because school is like on session, I have to go to the Berry Center, which I haven't been to the Berry Center in a while because, well, I'm in band, so I should be going to like all the football games and all that stuff, but I'm online, so I don't go to those.
That's true.
So I haven't been in the Berry Center in a very long time. I'm kind of excited.
Wait, why didn't you? Was there an option to take it like yesterday versus what is it next week for you or something? The 29th?
Yeah, there was an option to take it yesterday, which is Saturday, and then there was also an option to take it the last Thursday. I think that's the 29th, and I chose the 29th.
Oh,
I just wanted to get it over with.
I wanted more time to
faster I'm
study.
done with it.
That's why I chose it.
I mean, to be honest, even if it was then, right, I'm gonna be honest, I probably would have ended up waiting until the last week to study too. That's what I always do. But
Procrastination.
yeah, I think everybody does it these days. Come on, I'm sure you do it too.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying it's bad. I acknowledge it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, procrastination. Procrastination kind of hurt us, or like it, because we've been staying on until like 1 and stuff, doing stuff. It's not a good idea at all. I come home and like I spend 2 hours watching YouTube video, and like people playing Among Us. Like, why would I even like that?
Yeah.
It's gone to the point where school starts at 7:20, and I wake up at 7. I have 20 minutes to get ready, and I don't even like do everything in time. I just like wake up, I brush my teeth or whatever. I go downstairs, I get food. I come back upstairs, and during class, my first period class, I brush my teeth and I do all that stuff. Because I mean,
exactly. That's literally what I do. I started waking up at like 7. I was like waking up at 6:30. I'm like, yeah, no, that's a waste of time. I wake up at 7. I just take a little shower real quick, come down, eat breakfast in like second period, and then eat lunch in like fourth, fifth period, and then school ends. I take like a break for 2 hours, homework, and then once I finish homework, I take a break, or sometimes I need to work till the night. That's
I have a question, Hussein. I know lunch, isn't it? They separate it out where it's like a C and then there's an X and then there's another C.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal. I know. Like the online kids, I know you guys have a perspective of thinking like it's like super restricted and stuff, but it's nothing at all. It's nothing at all. Like
no, I went to the thing. I saw the tables and stuff, and yeah, that's not restricted. But I'm saying like, I was thinking like, how are you talking in class when most of the teachers these days, it's not like middle school where you can actually talk to your friends. Most of the teachers don't like that anymore. We can't talk in. You have that shield kind of thing.
No,
how are you like, what, turning back and looking and talking?
I mean, if I'm sitting and there's a shield right here, and then there's like desks around me and stuff, I can just twist my chair. Like you go around the shield. I mean, the shields are not like you don't even notice them at all. You can just talk to someone. You can just turn and stuff. I mean, not a big deal.
That's true.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I just felt that. And anyways, talking about that stuff, let's talk about differences, I guess, school and online.
Yeah, like I'm going to school and you two are going online, so I guess we have
Online,
different perspectives. Yeah.
I definitely prefer online because I get to have my own schedule. I can eat whenever I want. I told you about my morning routine. Like the block periods are nicer. There's no stress to be late or anything like that, so I'm good.
Dude, instead of waking at like, I think, when do you wake up, is it?
Like 6.
Yeah, I wake up an hour later. That's a big deal for me in terms of sleeping time. And coming back from school too, like most of the times, right? I'm gonna be honest, I play Xbox in between because I have free periods. And then at the end of the day, if school, for example, ends at 2:40, Hussein comes home at like 3:20 or 3:15, kind of, right?
I'm like 3, yeah.
Yeah, I finish like half an hour to sometimes even 45 minutes early, and I get that much time free. So that's why one of the big reasons I would prefer staying at home.
If you have a nice 7th period teacher online, you can leave the class early if they let you, and then you can do whatever you want. You can take a shower. I take a shower usually. People eat whatever you want.
Yeah, I just don't feel like the need to go to school in order to socialize, because most of the time me and Ash are on a call most of the time, and then at the end of the school thing I go on a call with another friend, so it kind of evens out. I don't think I really needed to go to school. But what do you think, Hussein, since you're
for me, I would rather go to physically go to school because it actually helps me get out the house, and I think it's just like healthier, just like actually coming like face to face with people. And I don't know, I think for me it would be better than just sitting home in one spot all day. I mean, I guess like you guys like take breaks and stuff, but like that's repetitive and stuff. You know, like there's more variance in a day
I agree.
at school rather than when you're at home.
Yeah, I mean, we've been at home for what, 6, maybe 7 months or even more. It's been a long time. I'm really bored of it, not gonna lie, but I'm still not gonna go to school. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. Next year for sure. I know, it's getting boring at home.
It's just more interesting at school. I mean, you get to like actually like walk around to your classes, and there's no stress of being late or anything. I mean, unless you're like you're like sitting and like standing still. I mean, it's just normal school day, and there's the restrictions they have. Like honestly, there's like there's no I don't see a difference between like I don't see a big difference between normal school and like the restrictions they have with the shields and stuff. I mean, honestly, I would kind of rather prefer it because we have more space at lunch.
Oh, that's true.
And lunch, there's no lines at all. I mean, there's like a small line. They have split lunch and stuff.
Well,
I mean, okay, we can move on, right?
Yeah, I think that wraps it up for school. The past month and a half has been a really big month for like technology, specifically for Apple.
Yeah.
They had 2 Apple events. They had Hello Speed and what was the other one?
It was the iOS 14 one. It was interesting.
That one. So they unveiled the new iPhone, iPhone 12, 12 Max, 12 Pro Max, 12 Mini. They announced HomePod Mini, and then the other one they got Apple Watch, all that
iOS
stuff.
14, yeah.
Yep. So what are y'all's? I know who's saying. Okay, so you are not that big of an Apple guy. So do you like the iPhone 12, or what little have you heard of it? Or
I mean, to be honest, in general, from like an outside point of view, it just looks the same as the other phones. I mean, I think there's an iPhone Mini, right?
Yeah.
Like it's 5 inches or something like that.
I don't know. It's 5.4, I think. 5.4.
Yeah, 5.4. I mean, I feel like that's just a like you're combining a normal like iPhone with notches, and you're combining it with the iPhone 5, and you're saying that's a new phone. I mean, it seems like it's the same.
Because no, the problem was that everybody liked that iPhone 5 design. I think it was also my favorite design, the 4.5. So like they did the same thing with the iPad Pro. They switched to the.
They got rid of smooth edges and they got it like flat like iPhone 5. Actually, a lot of people I've talked to prefers it. No, I haven't met a single person who prefers the old way.
Except for one of my friends. I got really annoyed by that, not gonna lie. They liked it, and I'm like, whoa, you haven't even seen the phone. And the new colors look amazing.
Oh, the colors are great. I love the colors.
Yeah, but what's
the finishing for the...
What's new though? Like what's new like from other than combining other phones? I mean, I guess combining different phones would be like a new innovation, but other than that, like what have they made better in like software?
So okay, instead of looking at it as like combining, you look at it like a new design because it kind of is. And then secondly, they made the bezels thinner. People wanted that a lot. Guess the notch didn't get smaller. I personally like the notch because of Face ID. I like it. And the normal iPhone 12 got an upgrade from last year. I would say that's the one which got a big upgrade. It got an OLED display, which is better resolution.
Yeah, that's a really big deal.
Because people were getting mad that it had a small resolution.
Yeah.
So Apple beefed that up. Contrast ratio is more. The phone is more thinner, less weight. Water resistance is like 6 meters now, right? 6 meters.
I think the only it's 6 meters. Honestly, the biggest use from that is that people can take into the shower and play music. That's the only application I see for water resistance.
But now I can do it in the swimming pool though, which is what I always wanted to do.
Well,
like,
I mean,
use it in the swimming pool.
Or if you take baths, if you're one of the few people that does that, go ahead.
Like more confident in using it in water, and the chip got better.
The chip is actually
the camera. Sorry.
The chip, let me go back on that. Is a huge deal because I think it's the first chip in a phone, like a flagship phone, that's 5 nanometers, and I'm pretty
I guess
sure
most of y'all don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's not a big deal to like most people, but technology-wise, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
It's good. I mean, and also there's I think a huge camera overhaul. Not to mention 5G.
Yeah.
Which is
5G.
speed-wise is also big. I guess the normal people don't really notice it, but also what I'm putting out there is, what do you want them to do? Like, because every single time they do something, there's always something else they want to do. You know what I mean? It never ends.
Honestly, I feel like the big controversy here is the case. Like the box, you get the phone, and you don't get a charging brick, and you get a USB-C to Lightning cable. That's the big beef people have with the new iPhones.
Why did they do that?
Well, basically, the prices of the phones increased this time because of
5G.
basically the new stuff and better quality materials and stuff.
And
so
5G.
they had to lower. It was either increase the price or take away the earpods and Lightning thing. So instead of increasing the price, they did that.
Well, they increased the price anyways, but they had to make sure.
Not for the Pro models.
Not for the Pro, the base model.
Yeah, base model. Yeah.
But people, so they got rid of the block because they claim there's like billions of blocks in the world, and they wanted to help the environment.
Which is true.
It's true, and they wanted to help the environment, and they wanted to please investors by saving more money. So they got rid of it.
Yeah.
The big deal that people like they don't understand is that they claim they want to fix the environment. Okay, great, but then you put a Lightning to USB-C cable, and most people they don't have a USB-C block at their house,
But the
so they
thing
have
is,
to go buy one, and that's just isn't that the whole point?
I also, when I first heard it, I got really mad, but then I thought about it. I have other USB cables lying around. I have other USB bricks lying around. People switching from Samsung already have a USB-C
But
brick.
shouldn't Apple kind of assume or have, I don't know, actually I forgot what I was going to
It's
say.
not an assumption. They've been around for a long, and they're also earpods. I don't really give a shit about that because most people are starting to get AirPods. Like Hussein, you got AirPods. Usher has AirPods. I have AirPods. Everybody has AirPods. So that I don't really care about. I think the charging thing is what really matters. But my point of view on that is you're just not getting a new cable, but people switching from iPhones can still use the same Lightning cable and the same charger.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, shouldn't Apple not rely on other people having to happen to have other boxes or whatever you call them?
So I mean, honestly, the only people who couldn't charge are people who didn't use iPhone in the past, as their first ever Apple product.
Yeah.
Or the people who, I guess some Android devices, the ones that don't have USB-C.
Yeah.
That's it. And
I mean,
think,
so.
Yeah, continue.
No, I was just saying that it's just a thing at this point, it's not Apple. Okay, would you rather have had the price go to $899 or from $1,000 to $1,100 and then from $1,100 to $1,200?
Well,
or would you rather have the prices stay the same?
Is the block worth $100?
It's $50.
Yeah.
The block is $50 and that thing is also $50. I mean, do you, for example, do you understand that the prices of the components increase every year, right? Because that's why phone prices increase. For example, I think I've seen somewhere that it costs about $400 to $500 to make an iPhone, right? They have to sell at double the amount to make a profit, which is what they're doing. To make a proper profit,
Plus,
that's why they're the $1 trillion company.
If you followed the leaks beforehand, you would know that the distribution and the supply chain for Apple has been terrible because of Corona. So they couldn't include features that they wanted to in this phone. So that also had an effect.
120 hertz, which is also people got really mad at, that would have came in and it would have been really interesting.
That's Corona's fault.
And smaller notch, I guess they're just waiting to completely remove the notch. I understand what you guys are thinking, that it needs to be innovation, but y'all think differently about innovation. Innovation?
No, I get you, Pre. It's just the people who don't like Apple.
No, not you. I'm talking to the audience right now. The people who are saying that it's at a point. We're at a point where it can't get any better.
Well, the only thing is maybe they get rid of the notch.
Yeah.
But Apple is Apple. They don't do something unless it's perfect. And
that's a standard.
That's they want to make everything their best. Or people claim, why hasn't Apple made a foldable phone? Well, they are. It's definitely in development. True.
Yeah.
But they want to come out with the best one. That's a standard,
Hussein, would you agree that when they release something and the feature is there, it's the best? Would you agree for that?
Yeah, I think
if they implement something It's the best, is it not?
I mean, probably the software is better and stuff. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's more. Yeah, I would say so.
It's like 100% perfected. For example,
Mhm.
when they did widgets, which people got annoyed at that they copied so called, but they just implement whatever. It was way better than Android widgets, and people also copy Apple in terms of their
Oh,
They-
don't get me started
headphone
on
jack.
that. The
Headphone
headphone jack,
jack?
people slandered Apple for the headphone jack, and then a year or two later, everyone got rid of the headphone jack. So
Samsung,
yeah.
everywhere.
Wait, but isn't the Apple like at the top of the mountain in terms of like phones and technology and stuff, right? Aren't they like the example they're setting for others? So that would be normal for other people to copy Apple since they're like at the top of the mountain, the top of the list, and like the most powerful. But I don't for the widgets and stuff. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know if they should be copying something from. I know they made it better, but like the idea of the widgets came from Samsung, and for them to be
It
at the
was
top.
Android. It was introduced
Versus
like
Android.
10 years ago, Hussein. So I think we're at a point where.
I mean, if you go
Samsung-
by you can't copy, then you can claim that the first iPhone was copied by other phone manufacturers. Like, you can't
Yeah.
claim something and you can't say, oh, you can't make it. Another company made it. That's not how that works.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's my view on it. Like, when they do something, they do it best. And as a Apple fan, I guess it's not really that big a deal for me.
Mhm.
But if I do agree your points. Yes, you want the newest features, but that's for the top 5% who actually care about it.
Yeah, sure. Like for
You
the general, this stuff doesn't really matter. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. 120 hertz, nobody cares.
Definitely.
Smaller notch, nobody cares. Price, though, is what they care about. And that's why
Yes.
they have like 5 different iPhones.
That's true.
And for 5 different iPhones, the prices are pretty good.
They
Even if I
go-
say so myself.
They even made the iPhone SE for like the low people.
Yeah, there's options, guys. Like that's the only thing people really get annoyed about with Apple, the prices. But I'm gonna be honest, Samsung's prices are more higher at this point. Nobody talks about that, but I can't say anything about that because Apple always gets attacked. But the thing is, SE $399, XR $499, 11 $599, 12 $699, 12 oh that's the 12 mini. 12 is $799, Pro $999, Pro Max $1099. So we have options. You know what I mean?
They did the
If
same
people-
thing with their Apple Watches. They did entry Series 3 Apple Watch. And then they did, I think, Apple Watch SE, or is it something called something else? I don't know. And then they have the newest one. So they're trying to set like a price point for every customer, and that's what they're doing with their Mac lineup and their AirPods, because they're going to do a cheaper AirPods in the future. So I mean, I don't understand why people say Apple's so expensive. Yes, maybe, but they have an entry point for every customer.
Like, if you're telling me that you can spend $499 or $599 on a phone, then don't buy an Apple iPhone, dude. Just don't do it. Go get some other Samsung phone or Pixel phone or whatever. Because if you want the best qualities in terms of phone and I guess literally best quality and best software is what Apple is good for. And once you get the phone, you're not going to regret anything most of the time. So
100%.
that's it. I guess that's all right. Anything more?
I'm switching to flip phone, Nokia, 2009 edition. That's what it is.
Alright guys, I think that's it for this week.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, I guess, comment, subscribe. I mean, we'll probably have an episode next week, I think, but
Probably
Uh,
if everything goes to plan. And
but
if
most of
school
the
is-
times, guys, it's gonna be. We don't know the schedule. I'm just
No,
gonna
I
be
think
honest.
yeah,
We don't know the schedule.
I think we're for next week we're definitely gonna have one because right after this we end
100%.
this we're gonna film another one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we're gonna be in the same shirt and stuff. If you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
And then
That's
we're gonna
alright.
be
Hopefully.
filming.
I mean, if y'all want a little bit of
Sneak
hint
peek.
towards next one, it's gonna be politics, Xbox, PS5, and movie TV show suggestions. So stay tuned for that. And
Again.
I guess that's about it. Peace out, guys. See you.
And
This
see ya.
is Priyadarsh and Socrates signing off.
This is Usher Mod. See it.
And this is Hussein Jaragar. Goodbye.
Peace out.